A Florida store is now selling to buy chocolate Labubu items. This sentence wouldn't have made any sense 6 months ago. Bulking meals got so bad, my dog thinks it's his. Just how I like it. You want no onion, no ketchup, no mustard, extra pickles, no cheese, no bun, no meat patty. What monster holds pizza like this? Kids made us breakfast this morning. Homemade chocolate strawberries for my man after his 14-hour shift. You didn't even freeze them and this looks like it's just been covered in dirt. That doesn't look like chocolate. Do you hate him? Why is pomegranate just evil corn? Why do you guys put cheese on my cheeseburger? I think you need more cheese. Rare, medium, medium, well done. Congrats, epic, legendary. You're going to get salmonella. It's a chicken, not salmon. Look at this tomato I got. Why does it look like something that could cause an outbreak? My girlfriend and her brother are fraternal twins. One was a natural birth and the other was a C-section. So she made these 2 cakes for their birthday. Has kitchen for 100k. Uses it to unfreeze pizzas and burgers. Has a 50-year-old kitchen. Can cook hundreds of super delicious meals. Power should be on back tomorrow. It's not Christmas until I eat a whole can of this. Clean oil at home versus a dirty oil at a restaurant. I just wanted to let you guys know I ate an apple today. Hey, so I'm going to call them people on you, okay? Bacon is meat. Season your meat. Seasoning bacon, you're gonna wake up dead. So what are your hobbies? Me? I really like pizza. No more cakes for me. This is the standard for my birthday now. You're 29 years old. Here's a bunch of chicken. Add what to my order? Where's the line, gang? Add to your order. Ask about our gallons of tea and lemonade. No straw to save the sea animals, even though I'm eating a sea animal. Mum, why are you taking a picture of this? Me. Don't worry, Mum. The internet will get it. Everyone gets this. One of these colored starbursts must go forever. Sorry, orange. You gotta go. Or pink. Yellow is never going. Chocolate oranges are so mystifying. How do they get the orange to turn into chocolate? 6, 7 in my pizza? I feel presentation is as important as the meal itself. Bro's acting like he's finna be 8. Look, buddy, it's not gonna be that bad in my stomach. Babe, have you seen my Tupperware? The Tupperware? I opened the fridge to eat leftover spaghetti and saw this monstrosity my roommate did. What kind of person would do this? First cooked meal I had after doing 19 years. LeBron is still playing, bro. I just ate 3 of these raw chickens in a sandwich because I thought these things were already cooked. Am I cooked? How the hell do you people survive daily? Did you not taste it and think, wow, that tastes wrong? Me, having the opposite of a sweet tooth. A yucky, stinking tooth. I'm never too old for this combo. This is the best combo, especially after swimming. Bros, does this look like Oreos, cookies, and cream to you guys? See you in court. Give him soup. The ever-splendid peacock. Another Saturday morning to remind you that bread is not a healthy food. Bread is so fundamental to the human experience that breaking bread is the literal root of the word companion. First person to discover salt in 2700 BCE. That's actually pretty good. Name a better flavor. I'll wait. For a lolly? Probably cola, yeah. I wasn't even hungry for real. Is folding the paper not crazy? I mean, this is a very respectful eater. It is kind of crazy, it's gross, it's very greasy. I thought I would give this whole meal prepping thing a shot. Honey isn't available. What are you topping these pancakes with? It was never going to be honey. Nutella. Candle warmer. Nah, son. Queso warmer. The last 3 presidents. What is happening here? Proof that God might be real? That's what's happening here. Wrapping paper. The way I would be disappointed when it's not actually bread inside. I ate this for breakfast. Delicious. Too bad the grief is endless and the suffering persists despite all the effort to be rid of it. Mathematician walks into a McDonald's. They ask for exactly 43 chicken nuggets. That moment when you're desperately hoping the person in front of you doesn't get the last raccoon. May I interest you in a BLT on a grandma plate in these trying times? Some man worked 12 hours and came home to this. In America, children as early as 6 days are fed this nutritious broth. I can't drink no Gatorade with a meal like this. We're eating good tonight. Dude, you must own a farm. It's a lot of food. This probably feels so good if you're a vegetable. They experience this before they get eaten. I tried making bread for the first time not too long ago. What did I do wrong? I think everything by the looks of it. Which piece of bacon is cooked to perfection? I would say 5. Yeah, 5 is very good. Probably has a really nice crunch. 6 is pushing it, but I don't have a problem with 6. I have a problem when we say 3, 2, 1. The first slice of bread stays in the bag until it meets the last slice of bread. Then it goes in the trash. That's the right way, and I won't ever change my mind. Oh, we had different childhoods. Okay. Spending time in my Zen garden. Nice garden you got going there. You must get a new garden every day. How many women can actually cook like this and don't lie? Why do people make it seem like cooking is so hard? This is why you should do a 15-minute baking soda soak to clean your produce. They're getting run under the sink for 10 seconds. Sorry, I have stuff to do. Best dessert. Minimum 17 years in jail. Make it life. Rice with ice cream. Butter. Watching the other food items in the fridge from its special tray. Name a food you flat out refuse to eat. Macaroni salad. Mine would be pickles. Ugh. Who turned bro into a cola can? It's a femboy can. 1 strawberry per child, please. Thank you. If anyone ever tells you it's healthier to eat less cheese, they are 100% just trying to get your cheese. Why the hell is there a Shaq gummy in my Sour Patch Kids? This is not a good crossover. Do they make them in the same factory? My girl just made me breakfast. Bro, that isn't a pancake. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The stuff I be craving in the middle of the night. Try and eat towards later in the day. Fondue sandwich. Don't you dare say it. What people think is difficult versus what is actually difficult. What's the best fast food burger? Why does the Five Guys burger always look like somebody just took it out of their pocket? Because they did. Babe, is everything okay? You've barely touched your deconstructed Big Mac smoothie. Burned my bread a little. I think that's perfectly fine. I love toast. What genius took a bite of bread and was like, cook it again? Unreal. Blind taste tests find most people can't tell the difference between candy corn and orange crayon we found in a junk drawer. I love chicken fingers. Me too. My roommates have discovered the ultimate way to have PB&J. I can't have PB&J any other way now. My friend told me this looked like prison food. This is one of the healthiest plates I've ever had for dinner. This is something you would feed a walrus on its birthday. Sister went off on my birthday cake. I'm 27 years old. I have no money and no prospects. I'm already a burden to my parents and I'm frightened. Watermelon, pineapple, guava, lime, ginger. I replaced the watermelon and pineapple with raw ground beef and eggs and it tastes disgusting. Never trying one of your recipes again. Do better. These infographics don't work on me because my takeaway is that always 17 donuts isn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, this makes me want to eat 17 donuts. Mango is literally the best fruit to ever exist. Normalize burgers with a side of wings instead of fries. Me making a salad after grocery shopping. Before grocery shopping. OMG. Real ones know the cereal is the best part, saving the other half for later. Pancakes or waffles? Honestly, with everything going on in my life, I really don't care. Bro, what do you eat? How are you so skinny? The food bro eats. What the oldest gets? Middle child? Youngest? 98% of people are going to ignore this question. Why love one but eat the other? Yes, vegans. Why? I guess flowers don't taste good. The greatest fruit to ever exist. No, because when you eat pineapple, it eats you back. McDonald's have released a supersized serving of fries called party fries. It's only $2.70. These have also been released in America under the name medium. When you're 1 block away from home, you start to lose the battle. Hello, this is Roger from DoorDash. Pick a number. 4. Wrong. No food for you. What? Why? Roger, please. Dad, look at your grandson. Why does he kind of look like my chicken strip? Dad, what? Lovely display for jewelry. Rich people be like, my jewelry stand is organic. When you go into a Chinese restaurant and the menu is discolored and a kid is doing their homework in the corner, the food is going to be fire. I had no Alfredo sauce, so I used mayonnaise and cheddar cheese. I hope this made your credit score go down. Ew. Why don't you just use cheese instead? Why do you have to add the mayo like that? Keep in mind, I love mayo too. I think it's just the way when you describe it like this, it sounds gross. 1950s housewives would serve stuff like this and act surprised when they got beat. Cancel dinner reservations, Mom. We're having a Marlboro cake. You're starting to look Cheeto Dorito. Us, if we were pizza boxes. We do not throw perfectly good food away in this house. We put it in Tupperware and let it go bad. Then we throw it out. This is the best photo ever produced by mankind. Bro posted up next to his work, looking proud as hell. Plums have to be one of the most underrated fruits ever. Made soy milk today. This looks disgusting. Told them Liam, and they said, got it, clam. Someone's called clam. The type of ranch I want to buy versus the type of ranch I can afford to buy. If God can do this all with a potato, imagine what he could do with you. When did this lady turn Crip? I don't know, she's been around for a while. She can change opinions. The only cookie cutter I own is a poo-poo. This is voted as the worst thumbnail in YouTube history. Mine, Girl Scouts. Making Girl Scout cookies at home. Cornbread bites. You would have to grab me by the back of my neck like a pit to get me off this pan. My wife witnessed a miracle today and yelled across the house with an urgency that had me sprinting. I thought something terrible had happened, but when I came into the kitchen, she said, "Look, the chicken Caesar croissant sandwich." I just fell to my knees. Did you fall to your knees in a Walmart? Because I think I know a guy who said he saw someone fall to their knees. Baby Great Value is not playing with y'all. The best French fries look like this, and this isn't a debate. Yeah, I agree. But imagine if this was the same, but very, very skinny fries. When you microwave fish at work, just to establish dominance. Okay, you're weird, and you're probably gonna get fired. Who's still eating Crustables? Me. I've never had a Crustable before, should I? Mini pan-fried dumplings. I would eat handfuls out of that thing like a bucket of popcorn. Throwback to when we had no cheese. The illegal U-turn shaboing boing is crazy. The picky kid at a family dinner starter pack. I was the picky kid. I was the picky kid. Ice cream nachos. Who would have known pickles and watermelon would be... How far along are you? Chill out, Biggie. It's not for you. A decision was made in the grocery store this morning. Look, I found you. I found a cutie. My wife hooked me up tonight. POV. You're a zoo penguin about to be put down. Apologies to the older folks we used to judge for eating dinner at 5 and being in bed by 9. You guys were really onto something. Strawberry rhubarb and cream cheese on banana bread. I'm starting to think I could really change the sandwich game permanently. Hello, 911. Ain't no way this is that good. Those brownies? How is that guy not severely overweight? You are not her. Needs no explanation. I literally obsess over the fact I'll never try it. Imagine drinking this at 3:61 a.m. Can't even tell which one is gluten-free. If they baked this close together, I would say neither. Yay, I'm so glad I needed this in my tummy. A little treat. I'm going to poop myself. Daily calories. Average ancient kings. Egyptian peasant. I don't care what anybody says. These are not the same at all. United Steaks of America. Kids today will never know the struggle of chasing this frozen orange juice log around a pitcher with a wooden spoon. When your cooking is so bad, even the ingredients are horrified by what you've done to them. You know the company's going to be good when your mum breaks out the fine pizza. How guys eat their DoorDash order just to contact them and say it never came. I'm about to ruin this new shirt starter pack. Chipotle burrito compared to water bottle. Size 6.5 for reference. If I was on death row, this would be my last meal. Why have abs when you can have kebabs? Should I buy this on Thursday? I mean, it won't look like that, but you can, yeah. Tastes good. The yapper's plate. The listener's plate. See, I'm very funny when it comes to food. When there's food, when the food's done, lap, 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 lap. Thanks for the head, Mr. Fries. Wait, no, that sounds horrible. People who eat mint chocolate chip ice cream be like, no, what happened to Bob? A lady just asked me, am I proud to be celebrating the devil's holiday? Ma'am, I'm a banana. One of my favorite linguistic phenomena / in-jokes is Spanish potato chips being ham-flavored, probably. You see, because Spain and Portugal are so close, labels and stuff like food, shampoo, often come in Portuguese as well as Spanish. This brand of chips, Lay's, displays the flavor in Spanish and Portuguese, resulting in ham-flavored chips looking like this, with jamón being Spanish and presunto being Portuguese. However, presunto is also a Spanish adjective, meaning presumed or suspected. So you have this in-joke going where Spanish chips taste like ham, presumably. Healthy versus unhealthy. A lot of the time, the problems are the burger bun and the meat just being in a bunch of oil. Guys, let me tell you a technique, alright? You make it yourself. This is my brush, this is my paint, and this is my canvas. I think I need to chill out. Plate is $13. Wait, you've ordered this 148 times? Ran out of jelly, lol. Can we stop at McDonald's? We have food at home. Food at home. Person. Would you like to eat 6 string cheeses in a row? No. We deep fried them, and that will be tomato sauce. Oh, okay. Yes. Eating soup. It fulfills every need. Thanks for the heads up, Dad. Mum said stew for dinner. I wouldn't bother coming home if I were you. Ketchup isn't available. What are you adding to this? Why the hell was ketchup an option to begin with? I'm adding butter, then I'm adding some baked beans, then I'm adding some cheese. Salt and pepper. Ooh. Dua Lipa shares new drink recipe, combining Diet Coke, pickle juice, and jalapeno sauce. The most beautiful women you know eat like raccoons. As a Dutch child, I was exposed to extreme amounts of drugs, but thanks to being being fed large amounts of herring, my brain formed a protective layer which has kept my IQ intact. Dutch people eat like an alley cat in a cartoon. I don't think this helped you with your IQ. Maybe this kind of proves you were smoking a lot of stuff. Advent salami. That's what the world needs. This would be healthier than chocolate, I think. Me. So do you like cheese?
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Move over, gingerbread house. Chartisserie chalets are here. Practice makes perfect. I went the ham and cheese route today. I mess with your mind, dude. Let's link and create. I'm metal as hell when I eat my chicken nuggets. I am doing the opposite of a cleanse. I am doing a clog. It looks disgusting. Yeah. What are those beans doing though? I've never seen beans like that. I know this probably tastes really good though. Not the beans. I don't know about the beans. The kidney beans? I think they are. Honestly, this would heal me. I haven't had a waffle in over probably like 6. I haven't had a waffle in 6 years, probably longer. I hardly have eaten waffles. I've even had 5 in my whole life. No, this is sick. Squint your eyes. I don't even need to squint my eyes and I'm seeing Steve Harvey. The black jelly bean is the best bean. Made of corn syrup, Jägermeister, eyeshadow, and cure songs. Flavor stays in your mouth until Jesus comes back. Supreme. Hey shorty, are you a burger? Because I like burgers. In what world do women like this exist? Wake up when you get home so I can do something to you with the side of chicken. Wow, you've made it. What the hell? I just applied for a job and accidentally attached this image instead of my resume. Mr. Beast cooking up another bad food product that not a single soul on earth is going to eat. Look, I love Jimmy. I've always loved Jimmy, but come on, man. Feastables ain't it. Guy 1. There will be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. Guy 3 has no idea what Christmas is. There will be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.